It's 44,447 SD. 2 years ago, a cult called the Purity of Light devastated Nortender, believing they would usher in the return of a benevolent god. A corporal named Tahar put an end to their doing. You're Erev, a former general of the Nortandian army. As you spent the past 12 years stationed in Imperia, a country far from your homeland, the Purity Wars passed you by. You don't mind. You had your own shadows to chase. It's been 3 years since you lost your regiment and the Empyrean village, but the nightmares still haunt you. Night after night, you jolt awake, drenched in sweat, pulse hammering against your wrists. Even though your mind does its best to suppress and distort the memories, a part of you is aware that you probably deserve it. It's your fault. You know that much. But why? One day, you decide to see a dreamweaver in hopes of finding an answer. Probably a bunch of hogwash, but the drowning will clutch at a straw.
What is this? Where are we?
In your dream, Erev, as I told you. You allowed me to enter it so that I can help you.
Wait, this is the desert? But it looks nothing like the real place.
Because your mind is aware. This world is an interpretation of the events. To your dreaming self, it looks just like the real one. Now, tell me, what happened that day?
But I told you, I can't remember. My memory, it's all foggy, warped.
Even so, try.
There was a battle. The Dawn Reaper orcs had been terrorizing Imperia for years. This was Judgment Day. I was on my way to an outpost in the desert to meet my division.
Yes.
What are these? The portals?
Anchor points. Every portal you traverse represents a step deeper down into your memory. That you were able to activate this one is a good sign.
I don't think I ever saw these in my normal dreams.
As I said, this is because you're aware of the fact that you're dreaming. The portals are part of your mind's abstract representation of the events.
I see.
It must be done.
And these creatures? What are they?
Symbols of your struggle. Just continue, General. Your memories will return the deeper you go.
Interesting. What do we have here? This is it. Move in. Attack! Interesting. Keep it up.
Wait, I think I remember something. I went to some kind of shrine and there was someone I was supposed to meet.
Who? Remember, Erev. Who was it that you met there?
A local, I think? A villager. Let me try to remember.
General Erev, that's you, isn't it?
Yes. Are you the guide from Kaval?
Yes, Taba Sagewa. The mayor said the orcs are headed for our village. Is that true?
A small horde, yes. But they won't arrive before nightfall, and we can handle them. My division and I are gonna protect you.
Oh, Guardians, so it's true. Why, though? Why would they attack us? We're just a small village.
I don't know. Maybe to stir up the rural population. Either way, Colonel Rickus, my second-in-command, is already on his way to the village to set up defenses. We'll stop by our outpost to gather the rest of my division. Follow me.
Of course. And General, I would like you to have this. It's a present from us, the people of Kaval. You know, as a token of thanks.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks.
What present? What did she mean?
An amulet. It was a trinket, some kind of charm.
This way. What's this?
Look out! Let's be quick! This is it! It must be done. Damn it. Healing now.
Guardians, these were Dawn Reapers. How can they be so close to the village already?
Probably just a scouting troop. Let's push on.
General, there you are. We were starting to get worried. Mother?
Kieran, what are you doing here?
He's serving in my division.
Oh, so you're the Nortandian general my son is always rhapsodizing about. I had no idea.
Mother?
It's fine. Colonel, what's your status? Rickus already went ahead to the village and we should follow as soon as possible.
Well, we would be ready to leave, but there are two problems. First of all, we recently received a report from an Empyrean scout that conflicts with our own information. Apparently, the horde heading for Cavil is much larger than we thought. It's probably not my place to say, but maybe we should ask General Karros for help?
No. Cavil's situated on a plateau, so it's easy to defend.
But isn't it...
What's the second problem?
Well, there's a detail of orcs a couple of miles north from here. They're blocking the path to Cavil.
Another scouting group, probably. All right. Let everyone know I'm taking command.
Yes, sir.
Well then, let me summarize. You were traveling with an Empyrean local named Tava, and were bound to village Cavil, which you suspected the orcs were going to attack that very night. Most of your troops were already there, and you were about to follow.
Yes. We had to take out an orcish scouting party to get there.
She's ready to fire.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
This reminds me, how come Nortander has a military presence? I've been wondering about that ever since you came here.
It's a token of friendship between our kingdoms. Our country has been struggling with the Dawn Reapers for quite some time. And when our queen offered to help, the Emperor accepted it.
I understand.
What do you need? Over here. Interesting.
So much to do, so little time. All right then, let's get to it.
Building completed. Building completed.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Take a second.
Building completed. Building completed.
So little time.
Commander, we've finished researching a new technology.
Man, the barracks are ready. Pick up your arms.
That's just how it is.
Commander, we need to stock up on stone.
Well then.
Building completed. Commander, we need to stock up on stone.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. So little time.
Building completed. Our smiths need more iron. Commander, we've finished researching a new technology. Our smiths need more iron.
Only take a second.
Commander, we've finished researching a new technology. Our smiths need more iron.
This well, then, will be a masterpiece. Aye, that should work. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. So much to do, so little time. Well then. Only take a second. All right, then.
What do we have here?
Yes, General? Do you need something?
No. We need to deal with that scouting party first.
I see. Guardians watch over your swords, General. Thank you for helping us.
Be a masterpiece. Aye, that should work. Well then. Chop chop, man. Only take a second. All right, then, let's get to it. So much to do, so little time. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. a sip.
Our provisions are running low. We need more food.
That should work. This will be a masterpiece. It will only take a second. All right, then, let's get to it. To do, so little time.
Good. Time for a briefing.
Well then. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Well then.
Go ahead.
That should work. This will be a masterpiece. It will only take a second. All right, then, let's get to it. So much to do, so little time. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Well then. That should work.
Commander, we've finished researching a new technology.
Masterpiece. All right, then, let's get to it. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. This will be a masterpiece. Alright then, let's get to it. Will only take a second. So much to do, so little time. That should work. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. This will be a masterpiece.
Our population is at maximum capacity. We need to expand. Building completed.
Yes?
That should work. Alright then, let's get to it.
Commander, we finished research.
All right, everyone's armed and ready. Let's deal with those orcs.
Music to my ears. Lead us, General.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to
Point
work.
me to the wounded.
Only take a second. Well then.
Our provisions are running low. We need more food.
I'm listening.
Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
It must be done.
What is it? One boulder coming up. They're in for a surprise. Light him up! Fire! Light him up! Shot. Let's get them.
You won.
The first battle, yes. That's when things get muddy.
Well done. Now let's not waste any more time. Colonel, let everyone know we're making for Cavill. I want...
General Arab. General Arab?
Who are you?
Private Rogel. I'm the scout. There are 2 more Orcish troops in the area, and they're headed for this outpost. We're just about to leave for Cavill.
And they'll notice our trail and ambush us from behind. Damn it. Rickus is waiting for my orders.
All right. Colonel, you deal with the orcs around here. I'll go on ahead to Cavill.
Alone? But what if they find you?
What about the path through the jungle? The secret one. I could show him the way.
It's still dangerous. For both of you.
I appreciate your concern, Colonel, but I need to be there to lead the defense. Take care of the orcs, then follow.
Of course, General. Forgive me. I didn't mean to overstep my bounds. Tiara, watch over both of you.
Be careful, son. Oh, I'm proud of you.
What is it?
General, don't be angry with my son for being so stubborn. He's always been like that. A head to crush trolls with.
It's all right. He has a strong will. That's one of the reasons I promoted him.
What's this?
What? What's this? Why can't we go on? That's when my memory fades.
Why? Because you're a coward, Era. Isn't it obvious? Because you're running from the truth.
What the hell are you talking about? We need to catch up to Colonel Rickus or else...
Oh, we did catch up with your Colonel, General. We did catch up. And then you killed us. Now come on, don't look at me like that. I know you're trying to forget, but it doesn't work that way. We can bury the corpses of our little secrets, but sooner or later, we start smelling the rot. Why do you think you come here every night? You're looking for forgiveness. But guess what, Arif? There is none for people like you. So wake up, General. Inside, you're as dead as we are. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up!
2 years later, though no one told you the reason for your recall, you saw it as a chance to turn the page, back to Nortender, after 10 years in Imperia. A fresh start, away from it all. Now, your visit to the Dreamweaver is long past. You have crossed the Sea of Dreams and are traveling with Ambassador Jarrus, the right hand of the Queen, whose mission is to escort you to Greykeep, where you will finally learn why you've been ordered back.
Wake up, General!
Huh? What's going on? Where am I?
Northander. The Golden Road, to be more precise. You dozed off. I would have let you sleep, but then you started talking. A nightmare, was it?
Something like that. I was remembering a visit to a Dreamweaver.
You went to a Dreamweaver? Back in Imperia, I take it.
Back in Imperia, yes. But let's not go into detail.
Of course. I can only imagine how this must be for you. One day you're in Imperia, the next you're on a ship back to Northander by order of Her Majesty. Quite the change of scenery, isn't it?
Well, it would help to know why she called me back. Especially considering my record.
Well, I wouldn't know. All I was told was to receive General Erev at the Wolfgar coast and escort him safely back to Greykeep. But we're almost there, and the Queen has requested to see you at once, so you'll get your answers soon. Now, I suggest we...
Ambassador! Ambassador Jarrus!
What's the matter?
Something's happening. We found a dead soldier in the woods down south, and Commander Reinhold's gone missing. Someone must have attacked them while they were taking a walk in the forest.
Bandits?
I doubt it. They wouldn't dare attack a caravan of the Royal Army. All right, seems like the break is over. We need to find out who did this and save the commander. General Erev, you're in charge until we find Reinhold.
Can't the soldiers take care of this?
They could, but I'd rather have them protect the caravan.
You're not a fighter, are you? You should stay here with the soldiers.
Your concern is appreciated, but actually, I'm a mage. Not the best on EO, but I can handle myself.
All right. At your own risk. If not bandits, then who did this?
Orcs, maybe? As I said, this doesn't make any sense. Northander's at peace.
What was your commander doing sauntering around the forest anyway? The caravan is his responsibility.
I don't know, but Reinhold has a reputation for being careless at times. It doesn't matter, though. We have to make sure he's all right.
Who are you two? You're not from the Royal Army.
These are the mercenaries we hired over in Wolfgar. They can be trusted.
I'm flattered. Oh, we've been around for a while. I'm surprised you didn't notice us.
All right. Where's the body?
South, just a few steps from the road. We'll show you.
Yes. Armors, shields, everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. A fair offer. Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler. Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
I am nimbler than I look.
You know it.
Don't let your guard down.
Of course.
All right. I will follow.
No one here.
Farther down south.
Let us be quick.
Don't mess with the crowd! Here we go.
Out of the way.
On your order.
You will answer for this!
Got it.
All right. Yes, this seems right.
Damn it. So young.
And definitely dead. Tiara guide your soul boy.
Looks like he was killed by a blow to the head, doesn't it? It's also the only injury, so there wasn't much of a struggle. Someone surprised him.
But whom? And where did they take Commander...
Now! For Windholm!
By the ambush! Defend yourselves!
This is it.
Tiara's tits! Dwarves!
I was thinking the same thing. Do you have any explanation for this, Ambassador? I didn't know Windwall and Nortander were at war.
We aren't. It must have to do with the death of King Rorik. Ever since he died, the dwarves have shut themselves off. But an ambush? It doesn't make sense.
Well, whatever their intentions, if they killed that soldier, they must have also taken the commander. We need to find him. To me, it looked as though they came from up north. Let's see if there are more of them. And stay wary.
On it.
Nihal's hammer.
Wait, we...
Crush them!
consider it done.
We've got the bastards off you.
What's that?
An old mine, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I don't see anywhere else those dwarves could have come from. Come on, let's go down and find Reinhold.
What's this?
As you descend the weathered ladder, the air ripe with moss and earth, weariness overcomes you. When you boarded the ship, you had hoped to leave war and fighting behind you, at least for a while. Seems like you were wrong.
Nor curse me. Could this be...
What?
King Raker's tunnels? I had no idea. Either way, now probably isn't the time to appreciate the scenery. Let's find the commander.
Hold on. Why are there dwarven tunnels in the middle of Nortander?
Because they are the leftovers from another era. One where the Dwarven Empire spanned all the way from Wolfgar to Lar. Underground, at least. I'd love to tell you more, but now isn't the time.
No argument there. Let's move. And keep your weapons ready. Whoever those dwarves were, there are bound to be more.
Is there something you need?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't. Blazes, what do you want from us? You're completely insane.
Oh, you're a slow learner, aren't you?
That was the commander.
Damn it. Let's hurry.
Prepare to fight.
Arian's quills. Is this necessary?
Good thing I came prepared. Just what I needed.
Are you certain?
More of them!
We've got dwarves. For the crowd!
As you command.
As you command.
There, that's the commander.
Ambassador?
Cut him loose.
Oh, thank you.
Where's the man you were talking to? Are there more?
Yes, he's...
Right here. So, the Gravel Eater's friends came to get him. How heartwarming.
What do you want?
Oh, that's simple. To take back what's ours. Let's make this simple. Hand over the cargo and I'll let you run. Refuse or play dumb like this commander of yours, and we'll kill you.
There is no cargo!
15 crates of the finest moon silver ingots, and you're delivering them. Now tell us where the crates are, or die.
If there's no cargo, we can hand it over, genius.
All right then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Damn it! Destroy those totems!
You're really starting to get on my nerves.
Tiara's breath. What?
I can handle it. I'm listening.
I need help.
Damn it. Healing now.
I need help.
Finally, some action! Healer! I need a healer!
They killed one of our heroes.
Healing now.
They killed one of our heroes.
I got you. Stay with us.
Oh, well fought, Gravel Eater. Well fought. Now, unless you want to end up as a charred corpse, I suggest you take a step back now.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fire rune I have in my left pocket. A fire rune made by the best pyromancers of Windwall. Take one more step, or speak one more lie, and I'll blow this place and all of us to smithereens. Now, one last time. Where is the cargo?
Are you that eager to die?
If I die, it's for something greater than myself. I have no fear, Gravel Eater. The granite halls will welcome me.
You're bluffing.
Try me.
Oh, blazes, how many times do I have to tell you? We aren't transporting anything. There is no cargo.
You Gravel Eaters never learn, do you? All right,
Wait, it was a ruse.
What?
It was a ruse. We intentionally planted the rumor that this caravan would be transporting the goods to divert raiders. The real caravan left 3 days earlier and has already arrived in Greykeep by now.
You're lying.
I'm not. Talk to your spies in Greykeep and they'll confirm it.
I don't understand. Where does this moon silver come from and why do you want it?
I have no idea. We bought it from a mine up in Wolfgar to supplement a new division of the Royal Army.
All moon silver belongs to the dwarves. That's how it's written in dwarven lore.
That's your justification for raiding a caravan? You're either mad or a fool.
Wrong. I'm a dwarf who refuses to live under the thumb of his self-proclaimed human masters anymore.
Wait, you knew about this all along? Why didn't you tell us?
Queen's orders. I'm sorry.
There you have it. There is no cargo. You lost men. We lost men. Now put down your weapon and let's end this bloodshed. There's been enough.
How very thoughtful of you. All right. It's your lucky day. We'll do it your way. Let me tell you this, though. We're not done yet. Far from it.
Arian's quills. What a mess. What a strange mess.
That's one way to put it. Moon Silver, gravel eaters? What on EO has gotten into these dwarves?
Well, they believe they were in the right. Guardians know why.
I doubt they do. The dwarves were always reclusive, but peaceful. As I said, it might have something to do with their late king's death. But that's just guesswork.
I hate to say it, Reinhold, but this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't gone off into the forest. That soldier would still be alive. What were you two doing out there anyway? You were supposed to be watching the caravan.
None of your business. And watch your mouth, General. There was no way I could have known that dwarves were going to attack us on the Golden fucking Road.
Commander, please. The General is right, but this is neither the time nor the place for heated arguments. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, whatever we do, the Queen needs to know about this.
Agreed. Let's take a moment to collect ourselves and then go back up. We need to tell the soldiers what happened.
You might also want to let them search the perimeter. It's unlikely, but there might be more crazy dwarves around.
Fair point. Reinhold, make the arrangements. Once that's taken care of, we'll march on to Grey Keep. And good work, General. You handled that well.
As you resume your journey, the caravan marches in silence. Dwarves? Never before has there been animosity between Windwall and Nortender. You are pulled from your thoughts as Greyfell's silhouette appears on the star-speckled horizon. 3 hours later, you lie down in your new bed in the keep. The Queen requested to see you at dawn tomorrow. Sleep closes over you like a leaden door.
General Arif?
Yes? Who?
Iria Alathiel, First Mage of the Circle. I know you were expecting Ambassador de Breos, but Her Majesty wanted me to welcome you instead.
The area? The one who fought alongside Corporal Tahar?
That one, yes.
Impressive. I heard a lot about you.
I'm flattered, though I'm sure the tales make it all sound a lot more glorious than it was. I'm not a hero.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Circle Mage Alathiel. It's an honor.
How gallant. And just call me Iria, all right? Circle Mage or not, I've never been a friend of fancy titles. Come now.
This way.
Hold on. Yes, puny paleskin, you. Come over here real quick, will you?
Are you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to? You're the only one in this accursed lair of cretins who looks worth having a conversation with.
Fair enough.
Well, maybe that was a little too harsh. This place just hasn't been particularly inspiring ever since I arrived, and it vexes me.
Hold on, should I know you? Are you with the Wolf Guard?
Am I with the Wolf Guard? Ha! If anything, the Wolf Guard is with me. I'm Burgal the Magnificent, the most fabled smith on Io. And no need to grovel or kiss my feet. I'm not into that kind of thing. But let us skip the small talk, shall we? I'm interested in that thing you're wearing, the amulet. It looks interesting. Tell me, where did a puny pale skin like you find such a treasure?
That? Oh, it's a memento.
A memento? Well, you seem to be misinformed. This is one of the most powerful relics on Io. Well, could be, one day, with my help.
I don't follow.
Oh, why am I not surprised? In simplest terms, what you're wearing seems to be an Empyrean relic. Its power has faded, but I could reignite it, so to speak. Let me have a look, will you?
Why would you do that? You don't even know me.
Indeed, and I do not plan to. This relic, on the other hand, let's call it a challenge. I have a predilection for pretty, neglected things.
Then it's not money you're after.
Huh. A true artist doesn't need money. He lives off the muse's kiss alone.
How do I know you won't run off with it?
Run off? Are you joking? I'm Burgle the Magnificent, the greatest smith on Io. Circle Mage Gore himself entrusted me with the armory of the Orc.
All right, I get it. Okay, but don't break...
Interesting. Yes, this might work. This might actually work. Do you know what a vengeful spirit is?
A spirit that is vengeful?
Ah, look at that! The puny paleskin has brains. Indeed, leaving aside the tragic stories of heartbreak and revenge, it's basically a ghost who refuses to die. Now, if you could manage to ascertain such a ghost's essence for me on your travels, I might be able to forge it into your relic and reawaken some of its powers. What do you say? What? You're brimming with gratitude? Why, no need to be. Just come back when you have the essence. Apparently there's one floating around in some graven wind wall.
I'll think about it.
Excellent! Safe travels! Ah, and don't forget to burn the body of the deceased, will you? It's the only way to stop it from coming back to haunt you.
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need. Farewell. Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Keep it up.
What do we have here?
Want to trade? Good choice.
What's this?
The best wares from Kalea to Northander. You know how to bargain, don't you?
Looking good. Then let's not keep Her Majesty waiting any longer.
Lead on. What do we have here?
12 years. Has it really been that long since you last stepped through this gilded archway? When the Queen sent you to Imperia? It feels...
They're here. Your Majesty, I present Circle Mage Iria Alathiel and General Arev. Take a knee.
Your Majesty?
Thank you. Rise. I have spent all day in Conclave, so let us skip the pleasantries. I assume you know about the Wolf Guard?
An elite unit of elves, orcs, and humans that keeps the peace in Northander. Corporal Tahar leads them.
Led them. Tahar is dead.
What? Who are you?
Wraith Skadar. He is assisting us in another matter, but I will come to that later. What he says, however, is true. Corporal Tahar is dead. Alathiel?
Yes. Several moons ago, there were rumors of disappearances at the southern border. Villages seemingly abandoned, people taken overnight. Tahar led a small contingent of the Wolf Guard to investigate, where they were ambushed. There were no survivors. We believe the attack was by a group of Purity loyalists looking to avenge the death of their leader, Rondar Lacane. But we don't know for sure. As you may know, Tahar killed Lacane here in Greykeep to end the Purity War.
The Purity? The mage killers, right? I thought they disbanded after the war ended.
Mostly. But pockets of their cult escaped into the wilderness. Tahar's body was brought back to Greykeep and given a proper burial. As you can imagine, it was a great loss for the realm. But the Wolf Guard cannot remain without a leader. And that is why you are here, General Arev. You are the candidate.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Your Majesty, if I may ask, why didn't you tell me about this earlier? Ambassador Jarrus could have told me on the journey.
Because that would have required a lot of explaining, and I wanted to be the one to do it. It is as simple as that.
What happened to the Purity loyalist responsible for Tahar's murder?
The Crown has put a bounty on their heads, but so far they've avoided capture.
Also, keep in mind that we merely assume that ex-Purity are behind Tahar's death.
What do you mean? Who else could it have been?
It is only a theory. We will speak about this later.
I'm not sure I understand, Your Majesty. What did I do to deserve this? You know who I am, and...
Yes, General Arev, I know perfectly well who you are. And I know about that mysterious incident in Carvel of which you remember nothing. It does not change my decision. Also, you will have to prove yourself.
If you know about the incident in Kaval, you also know that my entire regiment was slaughtered by orcs. Why would you entrust me with another one?
Your last regiment fell fighting for Northander. It was a tragedy, yes, but it was war in Imperia. And in war, these things happen.
But how'd you know I'm not to blame for that? I don't remember, and...
General, I have made my decision.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This is an honor. How do you want me to prove myself?
By taking care of an issue you have, involuntarily, already come in contact with. You will set out tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Isn't this a bit rushed?
It is, but time is not on our side.
All right. What's the mission?
Ambassador, if you please.
1 week prior to your arrival, there was an attack on a mining town called Dracot. It's on the border of Hallett and Northander.
By whom?
Windholm dwarves. And just like the incident on the Golden Road, everything about it is strange. Firstly, because Windholm and Northander are at peace. And secondly, because in this case, the victims of the attack are dwarves themselves. Surface dwarves.
Hold on, so dwarves raided a dwarven village? That doesn't make sense.
Correct, it doesn't. Which is why we'll need to find out what's behind this.
What do you want me to do?
Simple. Go there, help the surfaces recapture Dracot, then find out why the Windholmers would do such a thing so that we can resolve this as swiftly as possible. Please understand what is at stake here, General. Northander has just been through a war, and the wounds are still mending. We cannot risk another one.
What troops do I have at my disposal?
For now, only the human unit of the Wolf Guard. The Morhir and the Orcs are each on missions.
What missions, Your Majesty? Will they come back?
They will, but not anytime soon. The Wolf Guard will have to make do without them in the meantime. You will, that is. As for your first question, the Morhir troops are overseeing the construction of their people's new settlement in Utran. The Fire Wielders, on the other hand, are in Barga Gor, protecting their great cow under the leadership of Circle Mage Gor. Their absence weakens the Wolf Guard, but I cannot blame them. After all, these are their new homes, and they want to ascertain safety. However, I want you to join forces with the Surface Dwarves as soon as you reach their outpost. They will know the strengths and weaknesses of their kind best.
Understood. Isn't one of the Circle Mages a dwarf? Iskrim.
Yes. And we've tried to reach out to him ever since the Dracot incident. But he left for a longer expedition up north a while ago, and hasn't been heard from since.
What kind of expedition?
Officially, to excavate a Shaper ruin in Wolfgar. Personally, however, I think it has to do with the rune.
The rune? You mean...
The runestone Rondar Lacane used to mind control Lady Myra Utron during the Purity Wars. Yes.
So the Crown intends to use it?
We intend to understand it. Isgrim will research it, with or without our approval. And I would rather have a technology as powerful as the rune in our hands than in those of our enemies.
I see. What about the other Circle Mages? Could they help us?
They are also on their own missions. The purpose of the Circle isn't to walk around Greykeep all day, but to ensure stability throughout Nortander. And this is what we are doing. We are mages, not bureaucrats.
Fair point. I see. So... the dwarves that raided our caravan were after our moonsilver.
I know. And since the Dracot mines produce moonsilver too, I am certain there is a connection. The only question is, if it is moonsilver they want, why raid Nortandian caravans and towns? What has happened in Windholm that they would risk a war over this? This is what you need to find out.
Then I'd best get prepared.
Do that. Circle Mage Alathiel and Wraith Skadar will accompany you. Alathiel, introduce the General to the troops.
Understood. Meet me at the war table if you want an introduction, General.
Ah, and one more thing.
Your Majesty?
I believe in second chances. Prove me right. The audience is concluded.
General, if you have a second, there's also something I need your help with.
You came. Good. Ready for an introduction?
Not yet.
All right.
Stay close. Interesting. What do we have?
Yes? Who are you?
General Arev, the new commander of the Wolf Guard. I thought I might drop by to introduce myself.
Ah, right. You're the replacement. I heard about you. Well, I'm Master Sergeant Rolkin, the Wolf Guard's quartermaster. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's mine.
Listen, General. I was actually looking for you. I know you're probably already swamped, but there are two important matters we should discuss. One's about these mercenaries from Wolfgar the ambassador hired. The other about a disappearance within our ranks. What do you say? We can talk about this now or later outside.
Earlier on, you said something about those mercenaries the ambassador hired. What about them?
Well, since the ones from Wolfguard turned out to be quite useful, the Queen's provided the Wolfguard with some coin to hire more of them if need be. And since you're the new commander, I thought you might want to have a say in it, and who we're going to hire. We can stick with the two from Wolfgar or find someone else. It's up to us.
I see. Why do we even need mercenaries? Doesn't the Royal Army have enough men to fill the Wolfguard with?
But the Purity Wars cost us dearly. We're still licking the wounds, so to speak. And in the meantime, we rely on help from reputable mercenary corps. Anyway, bottom line, just let me know if you want to hire someone new. I'll arrange it.
Will do. Thanks, Sergeant. I want to hire a new mercenary. Show me the roster.
It's them or us. Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
The Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortender's seat of power, the seat from which her sovereign strikes accords and passes judgment. There is a certain hush to the cavernous hall and its many passages, as if the legacy of kings and queens fills the expanse with dignified certainty.
What do you mean by disappearance in our ranks? What happened?
Well, where do I start? It's about one of the Wolfguard's engineers, Marcus. He went missing a couple moons ago. Heard a search party went looking for him, but they didn't return either.
You want me to look into this?
If you can spare the time, yes. Strictly speaking, it's not your direct responsibility. But word has it you'll be traveling a lot. So, maybe you could make some time?
Shouldn't the Royal Army deal with this?
Well, they did. Tried to, anyway. But I overheard command. We're still stretched thin from the war. The Army can't afford to send another search party. But the Wolfguard could.
This isn't an order, is it? You're breaking rank.
No, it's a request. Look, General, the kid's in trouble. And I can't just sit by if something can be done.
Why is one engineer so important?
Well, Marcus is gifted. In the wrong hands, his military designs would be dangerous. Also, he's a good kid.
What do you know about his disappearance that makes you so worried?
Marcus wouldn't just disappear, and neither would that search party. I heard they tracked him to an old silver mine southeast from Greykeep called the Silver Drift Hollow. Something must have happened there.
Do you think he could have killed them?
Marcus? No, why would he? He's loyal to the crown.
All right, I'll find him and the search party.
That's all I can ask. Thanks, General.
Let's talk about the mercenaries. Who do we have hired at the moment?
All right, consider it done. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Thanks.
What's the latest? That's me.
I want to hire a new mercenary. Show me the roster.
Blazes, yes.
It's them or us.
Oh, this will be good.
On your order.
Let's talk about the mercenaries. Who do we have hired at the moment?
All right, consider it done. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Thanks.
Where to? Need me?
What is it? What do you require? What now?
General?
Farewell.
Good day, General.
You came. Good. Ready for an introduction?
Yes.
Good. Come along. This is the Wolf Chamber. It's where Tahar used to plan missions and discuss politics with the Orcish and Elven commanders. Now, I could tell you all about them myself, but I suggest you have a chat with them first. Just let me know when you're done. Ah, and you might also want to introduce yourself to your soldiers. I saw 2 of them sauntering around here earlier.
Hello?
By the... Ellen's reins, you gave me a start. Who are you?
General Arev. I'm the new commander of the Wolf Guard.
Oh, I see. Yes, we were told. I assume you came to familiarize yourself with the Guard?
Yes.
Good. Well, I'm Elian Valath, Scryer of the Moorhere, and the one in charge of the Elven division of the Wolf Guard. But you probably knew that already.
I did. What's the state of the Moorhere troops?
Our state? Absent. Almost all of our forces are currently up in Utran, helping to secure our new settlement, and it'll be some time until they're back. I hate to say it, but for now and the near future, you'll have to make do with the human part of the Guard. Listen, I have a question. That dark elf that's been walking around the keep, would you know who he is? I've been told he was at your audience with the Queen today.
I don't, but he'll accompany us on our mission, so I might find out.
Ah, fair enough. Then do let me know when you find out. I'm curious. Either way, I'll be out on King's Vantage if you need anything. Good luck on that mission, General. My prayers will be with you.
Who are... Wait. You're the new general, aren't you?
How did you know?
I saw you and that caravan come in last night. I heard what happened on the Golden Road. Dwarves attacking humans. They were either completely hammered or completely out of their minds. Anyway, you'll be replacing Tahar, won't you? Good thing the Fire Wielders won't be fighting for the Wolf Guard for the next few moons. Otherwise, you'd be in for a rough time.
Why would I be in for a rough time?
Well, mainly because we orcs don't care as much about titles as we do deeds. Tahar earned our respect, whereas you're still a blank slate. Ah, and on that note, you should probably talk to the Circle Mage, Iria.
What about?
Well, I overheard your audience with the Queen, and knowing Iria, I don't think she's very happy about the decision to replace Tahar with you. The two of them were really close. As friends, I mean. But it's best if you ask her yourself. Either way, all the best on your mission, General. I'll see you around.
Huh? Who are you?
General Erev. Honored to meet you.
General... Oh, you're the one from Imperia.
Her Majesty already informed us about her decision. I truly hope she knows what she's doing. Corporal Tahar was a great leader. I mean no disrespect, of course. Forgive me, General.
There's nothing to forgive. Only a fool would trust blindly.
I heard that we'll be heading out on a mission soon. Is that true?
Yes, tomorrow at first light. You'll be briefed soon.
I see. Well, thank you for visiting us, General. I appreciate it. Tiara's blessings.
Done already?
Where are the Wolfguard's troops stationed?
In the barracks, of course. These are the headquarters. If the entirety of the Wolfguard troops lived and slept here, it'd be rather cramped.
Makes sense. You're a Circle Mage. So what exactly is your role in the Wolfguard?
Officially? None. But I guess you could call me a counselor of sorts. Plus, the Circle's and the Wolfguard's responsibilities overlap. We oversee the use of magic, they oversee the country's safety. Both are diplomats, so to speak. So, since Her Majesty ordered it, I guess I'll be sticking around for a while longer. That is, unless you have a problem with that.
Well, having a Circle Mage around definitely can't hurt.
Indeed.
Something I've been meaning to ask you. What do you know about that Dark Elf, Wraith?
Not much. We briefly worked together during the Purity Wars. He helped us resolve a problem for the Morhir elves and then left.
Is he trustworthy?
In order to answer that question, I'd need to know what he's here for. I don't think his intentions are bad, though. The Queen has good intuition when it comes to people.
I think I'm done. Let's prepare for the mission.
Sure. Just let me know when you want to head out and I'll be there. Anything else?
Well, yes. Zara said you're not too happy with the Queen's decision.
Did he?
You can talk to me if there's a problem.
I don't have a problem with you, General. It's just... Tahar gave so much for this country. So bloody much. And now here you are, the new leader of the Wolfguard, handpicked by the Queen herself, replacing a hero like you'd replace an old pair of boots. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know you, but this just feels... wrong.
Well, I'm not in charge yet. I still have to prove myself.
Yeah. And something tells me that you will.
I understand why you'd feel that way. I guess all I can hope for is that you give me a chance.
I'll do my best. Anyway, if you want to, we can have a chat after the mission. I need some time to clear my head. I'll see you on the morrow, at dawn. Find yourself a good horse in the meantime. This'll be a tough ride.
What's this?
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the Great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the Exalted Father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is an era of change, of redefining the old and discovering the new. The cool, earthy air rushes to the mine's entrance like a mountain's exhale. Where once this was a hub of activity, filled with sounds of pickaxes and creaking mining carts, it is now an empty carcass. But though the miners and laborers have long since moved on, evidence of their passing remains. Scratches on the walls to mark the passage of days, an old fire pit smothered in the thick layers of ash, and in one corner, a crude, half-completed drawing of a naked elf maiden riding a dragon.
All right then. The quartermaster said the search party tracked that engineer to here.
And then they all vanished.
Exactly. Let's see what we can find.
I'm ready. So, I take it you mercenary folk don't talk much, do you?
What is there to talk about? We're on a mission.
I guess we are.